look who finally decided to show up to my extending yapping session. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well. Look who's awake, look who's alive, look who decided to show up. Good morning, love bites. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I missed you. Hello. Hi. Happy Monday, everyone. You've done it. You've survived almost your first week of VAllure Gen 2. Congratulations. You're gonna be surviving us for like the foreseeable future, by the way. We're not going anywhere. You're stuck with us. Good morning, my lovely love bites. I missed you. It's been like 24 hours. That's way too long. Good morning. I hope everyone is having a lovely start of their Monday, a lovely start of their week. I'm very excited to be seeing you again. I missed you. Good morning indeed. I hope everyone is having a lovely, splendiferous week. It's almost one full week since we debuted. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, I'm gonna be honest. It feels like it's yesterday. It feels like I just got dropped onto this plane of existence, but no, it's been a full week. A week? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem correct. Yeah, I survived you. Exactly. I survived you. Yeah, I'm stuck here with you. Exactly, love bites. Exactly. I missed you. I missed my lovely, loving little love bites. Mornings with Sin have been like 300% better. Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. Thank you. I'm glad I can make your mornings a bit better as I'm here to yap. And let's be real, mainly yap. Endlessly yap, even. I'm glad you have found the endless amount of yapping extremely enjoyable. It's not gonna stop anytime soon. A week of Sinthya. Speaking of things that are happening, speaking of, who the fuck's name is Bad again? That's it. You're going in the shredder. I'm sorry, but this is how it has to be. Tonight for dinner, I'm serving all the love bites a delicious prepared meal of shredded Bad again. I'm going to attack you. Oh god, what have I done? I didn't mean to steal Bad again. Listen, Willow still has Rat again. Mara has B again. Probably. Ceru has Pup again. See, we all have our own little derivatives of it. We can all have forms of Rat again. Actually, I lied. Willow's is Brat again. Please laugh. Please laugh a little bit, please. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm set to attack mode. Your life ends 5 minutes from now. I'm coming for you. Hold on, let me skedaddle. I completely left the water bottle because I'm a fool, and now I have it. Poor Vatican, bro. It's okay. Your body will feed the rest of the love bites. This is good news. You'll live for 30 years. You'll live like a pet. A pet? This is good news. We can finally be bees. You'll live for 30 years.
10 years later,
What's Quetzu's?
Bro, I'm new to this.
Worm
again.
Isn't it 10 years later? Bro, I'm new to this. I just showed up. I just debuted. It's true. Thank you, Nan, for the tip. It's gonna be like 3 years into being in VAllure, and I'm like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I just showed up. I just debuted, guys. I'm brand new. Yeah, I'm quickly running out of time to use that excuse. The longer I'm here, the more it's like, you should know what we're doing. No, I guess Quetzu's would be noodle again. Something like that. Something like that. And Phyla's would be worm again because Pinky, right? Yeah, we're all sorted out. The rest of us get to be animals. Willow gets to be a person. That's the way that it is. Speaking of, she posted on Twitter, Willow is set on the path to monetization. And I got a sneaky little secret. I got a cheeky little secret for you, yeah? I got a cheeky little secret for you, love bites. This is a secret between you and me, okay? Okay? You guys gotta keep it, I gotta get real close, because this is a secret, you understand? This is a pure, unadulterated secret. You can't tell anyone. Can't tell anyone. It's a secret between you and me, okay? Get real close. I have a secret for you. Okay? Okay? Don't tell anyone. This is a secret. It's just between us, okay? Just you and me. Just you and me. If my calculations are correct. If everything goes smoothly and we're all accepted, all of Gen 2 should be monetized within like 2 days. Don't tell anyone I said that. They're gonna say, Sinthya, stop leaking things. But hey, I'm the first one live. Somebody has to spread the good news. Somebody has to give us good news, okay? Okay? Somebody has to keep everyone excited for, yeah, I'm the morning VAllure news person now, sorry. I'm Sinthya Sanguine, your morning news anchor for VAllure happenings. If everything goes correctly, if we're all accepted, which we should be, all of us, all of Forbidden, should be monetized within like a day. Because Willow's came super, super fast. And with my own personal experience with past channels being monetized, it is extremely fast once you submit for it. So, everything should go according to plan, and all of us should be monetized very, very soon, which means memberships, which means emotes, which means all kinds of fun things we gotta get set up still. Also, Sinthya, congrats on 8K for the 3rd time. Fuck. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Love Bites, for 8K for the 3rd time. We have stayed very strong throughout the culling. VAllure strong. I swear, yeah, it's been like the... Didn't Ceru hit 10K like 3 different times too? Because we keep getting cold. We're doing really good though. Thank you. I'm really happy we're able to hit 8K before my 8K celebration. I'd be a little nervous if we couldn't, which hopefully means no more culls. I really hope us being monetized gets rid of the culling entirely. Fingers crossed, fingers extremely crossed. I can't tell you if it does or doesn't, I don't know. But I really hope all of us being YouTube partners and monetized means that no more culling. You can't cull us, we're real. We're real people, you can't cull us anymore. Yeah, we're doing really great, so thank you for all the support on our very first week. Monetized within 1 week, absolute cinema. Although, for Gen 1, it only took longer because they were having, like, issues with monetization. Like, YouTube was like, I don't think so. Those of you who weren't around for the, Gen 1 debuts, they got nerfed hard by YouTube. It was nobody's fault. Hey, thank you, Stash Power, for the tip. Morning. Thank you for the congrats on 8K and early monetization. No worries. You're always allowed to lurk my lurking little love bites. That's never a problem. But yeah, for real. Shout out to Gen 1, shout out to Indulge. We could not be here without them. They had to take the brunt of YouTube's fury. So shout out to Gen 1 for dealing with YouTube's trials and tribulations. Oh god. 1 week monetization, fingers crossed, fingers absolutely 1000% crossed we can make it. That would be very, very cool. And then we can do member streams and memberships and supas and emotes and all kinds of fun things. You gotta take us seriously, because we're YouTube partners, yeah. You gotta look at us seriously. We gotta look good, we gotta look proper. We gotta look good and proper. But yeah, that should be exciting. Sorry for being the first to spill it. I am the first one live, meaning I get special news anchor rights. I get VAllure news rights. Congratulations. Yeah, they got cold hard. Shout out to Gen 1 for dealing with the trials and tribulations, for, yeah, being the groundbreakers. They were absolutely in the trenches, weren't they? So, shout out Gen 1 for dealing with the general insanity of getting started as an agency. We couldn't be here without you. Nothing but love for Indulge. Yeah, members is gonna be really, really exciting. Speaking of that, when we get to that point, you and me, Love Bites, we will be discussing what we want member streams to look like. I already have some stuff planned, but of course, since you'll be the members, I want your input. I want to know what you want. Yeah, that's what the headset is for. Breaking news. Breaking news in the VAllure world. Monetization, which is really, really exciting. Let's go. Only a week. Holy moly. Yeah, Gen 2 strong. Gen 2 together strong. Thank you for all the support, Love Bites, and all the other Gen 2 fans, to all the followers, to all the Bumble Babes, to the Whispers, to the Soulmates. Please don't crucify me for not knowing Ceru's Cyberpups. It's only because she kept going back and forth on what it was. In my defense, Sarah had like 10 names she was using at the same time. I know it's Cyberpups. I've learned. Hey, forgive me. We're also only a week in. I need a little time to settle. I'm new, guys. I just got here. Guys, I'm brand new. Did you tell Mom about the calendar idea? Yes, actually. Also, yeah, you guys aren't the only ones to bring it up. Mara actually said like me and the Bumble babes. They want a calendar because with Gen 1 and Gen 2 there's 12 of us. And I'm like, yes. And I actually have some ideas picked out for who could be each month. I don't know if my ideas will get chosen or if one will get made, but I think that could be very, very sick. That could be very, very cool, I gotta say. A membership idea. You play puzzle games with a shot color going off randomly every 30 or 40 seconds. That's peak content. You don't want to see me tortured like that, right? You don't want to see me tortured, right? Right? You don't want me to be tortured live, right, love bites? Willow also calls us Oji-sans. Which is extremely funny because I have more of a right to call you that than her. I'm younger than her. That's a little known Gen 2 lore. Willow is not the youngest. I am. If anything, I have the right to call you Oji-sans, but I don't. Because I'm kind with it. Because if I called you an Oji-san, you'd be like, okay, yeah, okay, Sin, let's get you back to bed, and I would fold instantly. You'd say, are you really taking that kind of tone with me, young lady? Are you really talking back to your dad like that? And I would fold immediately. I would give up instantly. I would give in within a millisecond. That's the thing. If I dared try, I would fold within 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I call you daddy, so, I can't exactly call you Oji-san because, well, you would put me in my place extremely fast. Heaven knows. Yeah, if you did the Willow Cross, that would be legendary. No! I'll let her have her Oji-sans. I already know you're older than me. It's a well-known fact. I can't even call you that because you would correct me extremely fast. And I would fold immediately. Then you called us old yesterday on Twitter. And I live by that. Yeah? The Nintendo 64 is an ancient console. Oh, what are you gonna do about it? Why, yes, I do think the Nintendo 64 is ancient. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, man. That's what I thought. When was it released? 96? That's so old. That's before the Furby, which is my metric for most things. I don't want to talk about it. You know what? That's ancient. I wasn't alive. What can I say? I'd say that like the Wii U is a pretty. That's my type of console. That's my era of console. So grab the chocolate. No, please. I've been so well behaved. Yeah. Isn't this Nintendo 64 from 96? I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. I didn't grow up with gaming. I'm sorry. I'm a fake gamer. Yeah, it's before the Furby, which is 96. That's pre-Furby. That's all I need to know. I can't wait for Shocks to get re-enabled. We're gonna have dedicated Shock Collar streams, don't you worry your pretty little head. Oh no, next time you fall asleep on the couch, we won't carry you to bed and tuck you in. Wake up with a hurt neck, you little bozo. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Like, the Wii U is my era of console, what can I say? But I also didn't grow up with consoles, so my time frame for that is a little bit skewed. We old gamers played the Atari, that is a fossil. The Atari? Wasn't that what the E.T. game was on? Do you guys remember that? Wasn't it the Atari 2600? 92, okay, that's a little bit older. What did people even say? No, 72. Okay, yeah, that is a little bit old. That might be old. That may not beat the old allegations. I'm sorry. Urge to pet the daughter wife. I won't say no to that. Come on. Just kiss our foreheads, we'll forget the old comment. Okay, fine. Have you ever played a Game Boy Sin? Nope. I haven't even seen one in real life. I also, to be fair, I also did grow up as a PC gamer, to be very fair. I did grow up as a classic PC gamer. You guys remember I told you my lore when I debuted, yeah? I only had a Mac until like 2 years ago. I was very limited in what I could play for a really, really long time. What was your favorite game when you started to game? I'm gonna be honest, I was mainly on like free Flash games, like freeware, like random like Girls Go games, stuff like that. Like random online websites with Flash games. I played a lot of like Newgrounds games. I played a lot of like free stuff on the internet, but I also really liked Minecraft. I know what my first 3 games were, which is really embarrassing. You wanna hear? My first 3 video games I ever played. Minecraft, Outlast, Amnesia the Dark Descent. First 3 games Baby Sin ever played. That's unfortunate. Before you say Sin, why are you playing horror games? Where were your parents? That's a great question. That's a really good question. Good question, Love Bites. Good question. I don't know. Unlimited internet access has not messed with me at all. I'm so well adjusted and normal. Can't you tell I'm really normal from the way that I act and the things that I do? Isn't it so obvious that I'm the pinnacle of mental health and I'm such a well-adjusted adult? Can't you tell just from looking at me? That's what I thought. I'm so normal. I'm very, very normal. Oh yeah, I also played like Club Penguin, the old classic. How could I not? How could I not play the old El Classic? So normal. You're just a babu. Oh yes, we are doing our cryptid stream. Don't worry. I just want to say hi. Is that such a shame? I just want to say hi. I just want to say hi. Aw, oh come on. We weren't there for you then, but we're here for you now. Stop it, I'll cry. Okay, no, don't be. How dare you be sentimental? How dare you be nice to me? Hey, stop it. You're gonna make me cry. No, you're gonna make me sad. No. Aw, stop it. That's gonna get that one has a little kick to it. I can't lie. That one has a little kick. That one has a little bit of kick to it. Yeah, same. I'm normal. Oh yeah, I loved old Club Penguin. I loved old online games. The inner Strony coming out. Stroners. You're just a babu. You're just a wee babu. Did you like Outlast? Yes. I loved Outlast. We're definitely gonna play it one of these days. I have 1, I have 2. I've not played Outlast Trials. I don't know. I just never played it. Poor babu. Yeah, since streams are structured as 1 hour of yap and 2 to 3 hours of scuff, then a 10-minute goodbye. I just like ya. Is that such a shame, Love Bites? Is it such a shame that I like you so much? I just like you. Yeah, as a fellow Zoomer, I can confirm they hate it when you tell them the Xbox 360 is a retro console. They hate it when you tell them this fun fact. One of my first consoles, to be fair, was like Xbox. I had an Xbox One, I think, and a Wii U. So I had some consoles, but you know, nothing like the classics, nothing like the greats, nothing. Is Terraria on the list? Oh, you're gonna hate me. I am not personally a fan of Terraria. Please don't attack me. I can't get around to it. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. It doesn't tickle my fancy. I do really like Stardew Valley, though. I know. Oh my god, an RPG farming sim? Really, Sinthya? Really? Yes. I don't hate Terraria by any means. Sometimes games are not for me, and that's okay. We can have different likes. We can have different interests. That's okay. I have no hate against Terraria, but I can't wrap my head around it, which is fine. You will be mauled. Never mind, it's not fine. Never mind, I guess. I stand corrected. I'm gonna be mauled for not loving Terraria. I'm sorry. Yeah, it takes time to get into, which is kinda... I don't really like grindy games like that. I'm sorry. Even Stardew is like, oh almost too much grinding for someone like me with a pea-sized brain and a 5-second attention span. To be fair, to be fair.
What is this unk yapping about?
I'm not unk! What does that even mean? Thank you, Anon, for the tip. I'm young and I'm a young spry spring chicken. I'm not unk. I'm gonna attack you. Goth girl like Stardew, fork found in kitchen. Of course, of course. Wow, wow. Sinthya likes Stardew, a goth girl like Stardew Valley. Wow, fork found in kitchen. Who would have thought? But the mines! I don't yearn for the Terraria mines. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We had our own Stardew Valley. It was called Harvest Moon, but that's ancient. Oh, come on. That is ancient. Really? Ancient, ancient, ancient. Actually, I was also say, like, what if we play it with VAllure? We are going to be doing some collabs coming up. We have a lot of collabs this week. Also, I do have to say, I am now part of 2 other collabs. One of them I think I can talk about now. Let me just quickly check I'm not leaking anything because I was invited to this. It's not my event. It's happening on Wednesday, though. I just got to quickly check that I am not, in fact, leaking. Okay, let's just say I am part of an event on Wednesday. I'm going to quickly check that it's actually on Wednesday and I'm not just straight up lying. To be fair, I got invited to 2 events on the same day. I'm a little confused. Okay, it is a birthday event from a VTuber. Let's put it that way. I want to give her time to announce it because it's her event. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking. I don't want to leak anything that isn't my right to leak. Okay. So there's this green creature who's having a birthday pretty soon. And I am invited to a birthday collab. And that's the most I can say, but it will be Wednesday, because it's not on my schedule, because I got invited yesterday. So expect that on Wednesday after my stream. What's my stream on Wednesday? I think it's Euro Truck Sim, so after that, I will be live for a friend's birthday collab. And then I have another event coming up. Well, there's a lot of events coming up, but in October, this has not been announced yet, so I gotta keep it a little under wraps, but let's just say, I'm gonna be singy song. Let's just say, I shall be singy song in October with a fellow corporate girly. Let's just say there's an event coming up in October that I will be in, and I will be singy song. Yay. Yay. Okay, I think that's the most I can say. 2 events coming up. One green creature has invited me, and another creature whose color palette I can't say because it's a secret still. I don't think she's announced it. We'll be having an event later that I'm in. So get excited, get excited, get excited. Get excited, get excited. Yeah, singy song. I'm gonna be singy song. I already picked my song for it. It's gonna be really cool. You better be excited. I've never gotten a song like mixed myself before, so please be hype. Please be hype. Please be hype. I've never done this before. I'm new, guys. I'm new again. I know nothing. Part of a Woodstock. I got that reference. I know Woodstock is a thing. I know I'm a Zoomer, but I know a few things. Jeez. Guys, I know I'm a terrible, stinky Zoomer, but I know a few things from history. I'm a green homunculus. I guess you could call her a green homunculus, yeah. You know what? Yeah. She's not a homunculus. I think. She might be a homunculus. She may not beat the homunculus allegations. I don't know. You know, flap, flap, flap. Get excited, get excited. Many fun things are happening. Monetization. Events. Let's go, Uncle Babu on the mic. I'm going to attack you. Love bites. Here's the thing. I think you guys need to wear, do you guys know those little coats that small dogs wear? So they don't get picked up by hawks? Yeah, you guys gotta put one of those on. You guys gotta put one of those on. You have to. You have to. You guys know, like, you know that thing, that you know, the hawk vest that dogs have to wear so they don't get picked up or, like, eaten by coyotes? The love bites have to put one on, or else I'm gonna get you. You have to wear it to save. You need to be saved from the likes of me. You don't know? It's a hawk vest. No, please. I'm not insane. Let me show you the hawk vest. This is a real thing. I swear, I'm not just making this shit up. It's called a hawk shield. You guys have never seen this? Dude, this is a real thing. Okay, the little bites, they don't believe me. They think I'm making shit up again. No, listen. You have to put on the vest, or else a Sinthya Sanguine might attack you. This is it. This is a real thing. Look, this is little. Okay, small dogs have to wear a vest so hawks and coyotes don't eat them. You, my dear love bites, have to do the exact same thing, or I'm going to eat you. This is gonna be you. Someone please draw a love bite in a little like either a hawk vest or like an anti-coyote collar, because it would be really cute. That's how you prevent me from grabbing you and shaking you around like a dog. You're just so small, love bites. I can't help myself. You just look so delicious. You just look so delicious. Okay, I see 1 million hawk tuas. Please stop. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have known. I'm like, oh, a hawk vest. I could practically hear your little ears perking up. Oh, did she say hawk? Oh, really? The VTuber, did she just say hawk? A hawk vest and a collar, Tua? Really interesting. Oh my god, leave me alone. I'm sorry for being stupid. It's gonna shut the fuck. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have kept my big mouth shut. Puppy calls us a puppy. Yeah, I'm projecting. It's called projecting. Hawk Tua vest on that thing. Shut up. Sorry, 1 million hawk tuas for our skibbity Sinthya yacht teen. Can I help you? Can I? Hey man, I'm a medic. Is there anything I can do to help? Because clearly something is wrong. Not to diagnose, but I think something is wrong. You need any help, man? I'm a certified medic. You need me to heal you or something? Because clearly something ain't right. Something's not quite right. Shut up! Oh no, I don't want a spiked collar. I think Puppy wants a spiked collar. Someone write that down for gift ideas. I don't need a spiked collar. I'm not gonna get attacked by coyotes. Please, love bites. I'm not that small. Come on. You don't think I'm that little, do ya? Please, lobotomy. Okay, 1 lobotomy coming up. Actually, my ASMR this week, which will be, binaural, unlike last time, because somebody forgot to change the audio inputs on OBS. I'm looking at you, Sinthya. It was your fault. You did this. You fucked up. You fucked up, Sinthya. Just like you always do. So it will be better this time. It's actually eating you themed, so I can slip a little lobotomy in there. I can slip a little lobotomy. Was it you that said you haven't played a COD game? Correct. I've never played a Call of Duty game. We can fix this. Oh my god, Ceru! Please, if you're out there, Ceru! Help me. Short, small again. Yeah, so let's say I can slip. The theme is eating you. Not like cannibalism style, but, well, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Well, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's not vor. Stop. No. Hey, love bites. No. Hey. No. It's not vor. God damn it, love bites. It's not vor themed. It's vampire themed. I'm sucking your blood. Because I'm a vampire, duh. It's not fucking vor. Oh my god, it's like cannibalism. It's like vampiric. It's like zombie eating flesh. Come on. It's not anything else. You get your mind out of the gutter, love bites. Please. It's not. Yeah, remember to wash your necks before I dig in for my dinner. My dinner. It's not vor. I should never have called it like eating you ASMR. I should have known. That's on me. That's 100% on me. That's my fault. I should have known. Yeah, I'm exsanguinating you. Precisely. Also, props for knowing that word. You get a gold star. That's a good word. Props for knowing what exsanguination is. You get 10 stars for that one. I give you 10 stars.
OMG,
I give you 10
annual.
stars.
I'm ready to be exsanguinated.
I'm ready to be exsanguinated. Thank you for the tip, 2012 Honda Accord. You better be ready to be exsanguinated. I'm gonna drain you all your blood and various other things, but mainly your blood. And other liquids as well, but mainly your blood. And it's gonna be great. And you're gonna be completely at my mercy as I suck your blood, like the vampire that I am. And other liquids, but mainly your blood, and that's what matters. Mainly your blood. Sweetie. Sweetie. Give us the Dyson vacuum technique. Delicious. Nutritious. Delicious. What are the liquids? Plasma, of course. Plasma. Bile. Yeah, nothing weird or sus, of course. Just plasma, of course. Not pee. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, you better be clean and hygienic for your daughter wife ASMR. Understand? You better be clean for daughter wife's ASMR. Understand? Good. It is blood. Come on, give me a break. Of course it's blood. Get your mind out of the gutter, love bite. Please. Ugh. Tut. I'm not stealing your pee. Okay, that's it. Get the hose. Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to pee. I need to make some Cinnynade before we get started on my Cryptid Deep Dive. You're right. I did say I think today's stream is gonna be around 2 hours. I know, I hate to disappoint, but it's either that or I lose my voice for the rest of the week and there is no streams, which I don't think anybody wants. So sometimes I must stream a little shorter to preserve my voice, or else. I know, only 2 hours of Sinthya? Ugh, I'm going through withdrawals already. But it's just to preserve my voice so I can have a fun rest of the week, okay? So I can have a full week of streams instead of just one day, It would be a shame if I had to take a break 1 weekend. I would be very embarrassed with myself. I'd be very, very embarrassed with myself. Yeah, go preserve my voice. Silly. Short stream, like 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's not that short. In my opinion, a short stream is like 40 minutes, less than an hour. That's just my humble opinion. You gotta make sure she keeps that throat safe, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm gonna go pedal real fast, and then we can get into cryptid time, eh? Yeah? Gonna be good, gonna be proper, gonna be good. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, give me 1 secondo, and I will return post-haste to teach you a thing or two about cryptids. Wow, almost 40 minutes in, great job, Sin, you professional yapper. Okay, I'll be right back, don't miss me too terribly, and I shall return post-haste. 1 second.
There's a certain spot where my blood will rush to for your easy access if you interested.
My daughter wife gone just like that. How am I going to survive this? I don't think I can. Where is my daughter wife? Where has she gone? Why has Sinthya Sanguine forsaken us? It's okay, love bites. Rub. I'll be back. So, love bites, I hear little old you wants to learn about cryptids. Hey, what do you mean? Wait, thank you, wait a minute.
Piss tax.
First of all, thank you basically, Wiz, for the tip. There's a spot my blood will rush to for easy access. I don't think you want that bitten. For some odd reason, I think you don't want that bitten, actually. Also, thank you, Anon, for the piss tax. I will remember this. I will remember the piss tax. Don't think you can get away from me that easily. I'm gonna fucking remember the piss tax. You're not getting out of this one unscathed, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna remember the piss tax incident. You shouldn't be counting it. Thank you, Lumi, for the tip. 56 seconds. That's the longest so far. Really? It didn't feel that long. That's what she said. But please laugh, please laugh, please laugh, please laugh. But it did. I swear that was actually not that long. Am I just crazy? Don't answer that. I might just be crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. And you know what they did to me? They put me in a room, and it was in fact a rubber room. And yes, might I say there were rats in it. And rats make me crazy. Before we go, is it okay to smash or pass the cryptids? Huh? I would hope if you have a hankering for supernatural creatures, all your love would be focused on me. Well, as long as I know I'm your first priority, I guess you can. Tut tut. Tut tut, love bite. Ugh, fine. I feel like I can't really stop you, but I would hope the majority of your affection is towards me. Not these other creatures. Just because they're also supernatural doesn't mean they're better than me or anything. Come on. As long as I know that you love Sinthya, Sanguine, the vampire, most of all, I guess you can say Bigfoot's hot or whatever. Ugh. Yuck. Makes you happy or whatever, love bite. Tut tut. Yeah, I should be your favorite cryptid. That's right. I should be your favorite cryptid. You know, they're also supernatural. If you get too into them, I might get a little jealous. I might get a little bit jealous if you say, oh man, I think this vampire cryptid's really hot. I might cry and scream and throw up and scream and punch holes in the walls and cry and scream and throw up. You know, so that's always a possible, repercussions if you decide to replace me. Not that would ever happen, right? Not that you'd ever do that. Right, love mate? Exactly. Yeah, you should. Share with your Gen 2 sisters. I don't think the rest of Gen 2 wants to smash a cryptid either. No, we're only talking about cryptids. You're allowed to smash the rest of Gen 2. Please, in fact, please do. No, I'm talking only the cryptids. Please. I don't think... Are the rest of us cryptids? Actually, I actually touched on that in this slideshow. I actually touched on the fact that the rest of Gen 2 are not actually cryptids. Because we're gonna go over what is and isn't a cryptid, and I don't want to spoil. Okay, I'm gonna actually, Quetzu is literally in the slideshow. Stop spoiling my surprises. Today we're gonna go over what is and isn't a cryptid, and you would be surprised. I will say that the rest of the creatures Gen 2 are not actually cryptids. Vampire also isn't a cryptid, so I don't, why are we talking in circles? That's your fun fact of the day. Vampires aren't cryptids. Neither are Quetzalcoatlus. Fun fact. Vampires and Quetzalcoatlus are both not cryptids. I know, shocking. Phyla's eldritch, also not a cryptid. Willow wisps, not a cryptid. We're gonna go over that. So yeah, no, I learned that Quetzu is one. Today I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Alright, let's get into the slideshow. I've taken way too long. So, welcome, Love Bites, to my cryptid slideshow. Today we're learning what a cryptid is because I'm already noticing a lot of misinformation. about what a cryptid is. So, welcome to Spooky Folklore Hour with Sinthya, Sanguine. I do not have a script for this. We're gonna freeball it, yeah? We're gonna free willy on this one. We're gonna go free willy mode and just freeball it. So today, my lovely love bites, I will be teaching you about cryptids. What are they? What aren't they? What are these things? Why do we allow them to roam the streets, roam society? Tut. Alright, why don't we go ahead... Oh my god, you're not supposed to see my mouse. How embarrassing. Your immersion. So, there's something in the woods, by the way. I don't think you've noticed. Not everybody has. But there is something in the fucking woods, and they don't want you to know about it. Government, society, they don't want you to know. They do not want you to know that. Is this another what counts as an animal situation? Maybe. I don't know. So, since the dawn of time, folklore surrounding humanoid creatures has been observed across every single continent, which is pretty cool. Love me some globalization, simple as. And these would usually manifest in oral tradition. Now get your minds out of the gutter, I mean speaking. Tut 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 tut. These stories are typically passed down through generations by word of mouth, so like old stories, folklore, tradition, campfire stories essentially. You know, talking about creatures you see around the campfire. Yes, you're so observant. That is the rake. Let me touch on that when I finish reading, because I got some things to say. That's the Dover Demon. No. I'm gonna fight you. Okay, so cryptozoology, if we're getting... let me put on my glasses.
Will you talk about my new favorite popular cryptid, tongue Sahur?
Thank you for the tip, Anon. I can't cover every cryptid in here, but I'll do my very best. I'll do my very bestest. I shall do my best. So, cryptozoology is the study of the unknown, legendary, or extinct animals whose existence or survival to the present day is disputed or unsubstantiated. So here's the big ticket definition. Here's the big ticket of this. Cryptids are only creatures that are theorized to exist. We're getting really fucking pedantic here, understand me? We're getting real pedantic. A cryptid is very different from like, how you say, like, traditional belief. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that. What is and is not a cryptid. Because a lot of things are called cryptids when they're really not. Cryptids are basically just creatures who are theorized to exist. Theorized. Yes, there's so much overlap between, like, religious belief and traditional belief and supernatural, but come on. It was made a field of study in 1995. Very new. However, cryptozoology has been around since the 15th century. I've even cited a source. I'm so professional. Like a dodo. Thank you. Yes, like a dodo. An extinct animal that might be theorized to still exist. So hey, you're gonna hate me for this one. A dodo is technically a cryptid. I know, nobody is happy about this definition, but there's nothing you can do. And as some eagle-eyed lovebites have noticed, the creature that we are using for this first slide is in fact the rake of creepypasta origin. The rake is not a cryptid. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I had to use it. It's very sentimental. Creepypasta is also not a cryptid. I'm sorry. The megalodon is also technically a cryptid. You're gonna hate me for this. Yes, dodos did exist. However, that innate belief that they do still exist and are just undiscovered means that they are cryptids. I know. You hate it. I hate it too. Nobody likes this. It's horrible. I know it's horrible. But this is true. You may hate it, but this is the definition of cryptid, and everybody hates it. Everybody hates that. But it's the truth. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you. A cryptid is not just a weird animal. It's an animal theorized to really exist, which is what pisses everybody off. So, let's continue. So, what is a cryptid? I hear you screaming. I hear you crying out, Sinthya! Well, if things like Slenderman and the Rake are not cryptids, what the hell is a cryptid? Huh? So, the term cryptid refers to a creature that is theorized to exist without tangible proof or evidence, and that's the tickler. That's the liquor. There it is. Cryptids do not need to be supernatural, another common misconception, in order to be classified as such. Creatures of mythos like werewolves, vampires, zombies are not cryptids. I'm sorry to say, those are supernatural. I know they're different. I know. There's a lot of misinformation regarding what a cryptid actually is or is not, and today we're touching on similar folklore-adjacent creatures. I'm so aware there is so much overlap that it's kind of difficult to classify what is and isn't a cryptid. We have to be very specific on our definition, because I'm aware. It gets rough. It gets rough out there. What can I say? However, we gotta keep this strict definition. No, vampires are not cryptids. Zombies are not cryptids. Werewolves are not cryptids. Slenderman, the Rake, creepypastas, not cryptids. We'll touch on Mothman, don't worry, I couldn't forget. Confusing the distinction between cryptid and mythical, that's the problem. There's a lot of overlap. Because a creature of, like, mythological, that is theorized to exist, could be a cryptid. But not all mythological creatures are cryptids, so do you see how this gets really, really confusing? Do you see how this gets so confusing so quick? Yeah, it's not really direct now, is it? It's not really It's not very direct, is it? No, it gets really confusing. If it shows up in the Monster Mash, it's not a cryptid. I like that. That's a good way to categorize it. Exactly. Now, moving on. Let's talk a little bit about that. Mythos, cryptids, and folklore, because there is so much overlap. There's an immense amount of overlap when it comes to the lore of cryptids. Cryptozoology, as a study, is an intersection of zoology and folkloristics, which I didn't actually know was a thing. I'm learning so much. It's impossible to discuss cryptids without taking into effect the cultural impact of that region's folklore and historical mythos, like I said, and endless amounts of overlap. What can I say? So, unfortunately, we do have to, it's pseudoscience. It is pseudoscience. But isn't that interesting? Isn't that fun? Isn't it good to believe? Cryptids are only creatures that are theorized to exist. There is overlap. However, especially religious entities and creatures based in belief are not cryptids. However, that's a very loose definition. There's a lot of contradiction in this field. It's almost like a field that is based in pseudoscience, and hearsay and word of mouth is very what do you call it? Unreliable. Shocking, I know. Moving on. So, let's talk about it. Cryptids versus deities. Things like the Quetzalcoatl is not a cryptid. Things based in like religious belief, like cultural belief, not really a cryptid. It kind of depends. It's a case-by-case basis is the trouble. It's really hard to define. So let's talk about Wendigos real fast, yeah? Wendigo's technically not a cryptid. I know, shocking. But cryptids is not just a creepy creature. It's not. There's rules, okay? There's rules you have to abide by. Yeah, there's rules. Smash! Okay, fine, I will allow the smash for dear Quetzu. Dear Quetzu, I will allow the smash, okay? I will allow the smash for dear Quetzu. I will allow it. Simply because. Oh, I didn't mean to move on my slide yet. I still have so much to tell you. Back. So, things like a Wendigo is not a cryptid. Skinwalkers, Wendigos, not cryptids. Yeah, they're folklorific. Thank you. Smash Latina, I will allow this. You know what, even if she's not a cryptid, I will allow you to smash Quetzu. I'd be remiss if you didn't, honestly. Oh god, why not? That's a great question, why not? Why are things like Quetzalcoatl, why are things like Wendigos not cryptids? There's a lot of overlap, things based in... So it kind of boils down to like, is this a theorized real animal, a real creature that is like caught on camera that people want to believe is real scientifically as an actual genus of animal that belongs to the animal kingdom? And the Wendigo does not really fall into that. It's much more supernatural, much more based in spiritual belief, so there is a bit of a distinction. Some could argue, but that's the thing, this is all theoretical field. This shit is pseudoscience. This is not like scientifically recognized, that's the thing. We don't know. I don't know. You think I know? I don't. What's that thing next to Mothman? Excellent question. This is the Flatwoods monster. I don't think we actually touch on this. Oh, we have to get into aliens versus cryptids. So this thing is called the Flatwoods monster. It is a supposed alien sighting. I literally don't think I have a slide here about aliens, which is really unfortunate. We have to have a whole section about aliens, my god. And below it is Bigfoot. You know who Bigfoot is. Don't sit here and lie to me that you don't know what Bigfoot is. Come on. You know who Bigfoot is. Aren't aliens technically cryptids? Yes. Yes, actually. How is a Yeti more supernatural than a Wendigo? Because it's like a... shut up. You asked too many questions. It just makes sense, okay? It just makes sense. That's not the skunk ape. That's a great question. It might be the skunk ape. We will touch... I have a whole slide on just Bigfoot adjacent creatures. We will touch on it, okay? We will. Let's move on from what is and isn't a cryptid, because we'll be like fighting about it this whole time. So early cryptids. Cryptozoology only really became a thing in like 1950s. However, theorizing about things, theorizing about creatures has been a thing for like hundreds of years, thousands even. It was all started by some dude named Konrad Geisner, very, very cool, a Swiss naturalist and biographer who is the founder of modern zoology. From 1551 to 1558, he wrote the 5-volume Historiae Animalium, And that was like the beginning of modern zoology, which I didn't know. This will be on the final exam. You gotta remember all of this. And not only was it the first bibliography of natural writing histories, it also became the first to describe all known animals. And here's the thing. With it being the first zoological book, it included shit like unicorns, hellcats, sea monsters, sky serpents, dragons, mermaids, and the kraken. Can you imagine? I need you to imagine you are a peasant farmer in the 1500s, and you're like, you can read, by the way, which is shocking for a peasant. And you say, oh wow, is that a book? Is that a book comprising of all known animals? I'm so excited to learn about animals. And you open it up and it's like, by the way, krakens are real, mermaids are real, sky serpents are real, sea monsters are all real. I would be terrified. Can you imagine? I would be so goddamn scared. If I was a little peasant in the 1500s, I would be freaked out. That would scare the hell out of me. So shout out to this guy for giving a bunch of peasants heart attacks back in the 1500s. So, why do people believe in cryptids, you might be saying? You might be saying, Sin, we live in 2025. We know what animals are by now, right? We know all the animals. We've seen all of them. They're all like studied and shit. So why do people believe in cryptids when there's like no proof of their existence except for like crazy stories and supposed sightings on like an iPhone 1? Well, how about this? The belief in cryptids stems from a time in history, like the 1500s, when an understanding of science and zoology was very, very new in its infancy. Globalization was just becoming mainstream. It was the fun, interesting thing to do at the time. And knowledge of flora and fauna from foreign countries was incomplete. For example, look at these freaking things on screen. Look at these things. Like, we didn't know what anything looked like back then. It was nuts. So even these days, despite a much more thorough understanding of zoology, plenty believe there are animals or creatures who just haven't been discovered yet or haven't been, like, captured on camera. They want to believe. So, for example, take a look at these old medieval interpretations of animals drawn by people who had never seen them. Lions and bears, a leopard, an elephant. That's not what they look like. So back in the day, people didn't know like anything about other animals from like other countries because they'd never seen them. You're in Europe. You don't know, like, if you're in Europe, you don't know what an animal that is native to the Americas looks like. You've never seen that in your life. You live in Europe. You've never been there. You only, like, get it described to you and draw it, and it's probably not accurate because you've never seen it. So, like, that's where I think a lot of it stems from, is just misinformation, which is very cool. Yeah, we didn't invent art yet. This is all they had. I do love medieval art because, well, just take a look at it. It looks really, really silly. Just take a gander. Just take a look at this and tell me it's not insanely silly. Yeah, see. Okay, good example. A new species of rattlesnake was discovered last month. We definitely haven't found anything that's not taking into account deep sea creatures. Oh my god. I gotta touch on deep sea creatures eventually. Yeah, precisely. So that's why people believe in cryptids, because new species of animals are still being discovered. And yeah, it's usually animals we already know, like snakes and birds and like undersea creatures. But people want to believe that there's weirder shit out there. They want to believe. So you might be saying, Sinthya, Sanguine, do you believe in cryptids? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I think there's something out there. I believe in creatures. I want to believe in creatures so badly. So badly. I have faith. I have whimsy and joy in my heart, which tells me that there is something fucking out there. There has to be more creatures we just have not seen yet. Precisely. Here we have a picture of me being really excited to see cryptids. Don't look too hard at it. It's a very normal image of me, by the way. Wood, hey! I'm not a cryptid, I'm normal. Interesting photo choice. Yeah, this is one of my better moments. Thank you. This is just me when I'm really excited to see cryptids. Get your mind out of the gutter, love bites. Jeez. Can we smash this cryptid? Yeah. Yes. Smash. Jeez, you're just buttering me up for later, huh? Jeez, love bite, you're just fully buttering me up now, aren't you? Jeez, not subtle. Okay, moving on from the Sinthya image because you seem to really, really like it for some reason. I wonder why the love bites could be so enamored by this picture of me. I really wonder what the inspiration of this could be. I wonder. Oh yeah, my jaw markings are gone. I became human. I know, shocking. Smash, smash, smash. Okay, fine. Moving on. So, you're probably wondering, Sinthya, what's the worst cryptid? None of you were wondering that, but I'd be fucking remiss if I didn't talk about this thing. You can take the hoodie off. Yes, I did. No. You don't need to see my Google Chrome help. I don't need any help. I'm normal. I don't need help. Google. I don't need any help. I can talk about cryptids all on my own without any assistance, damn you. So, let's quickly talk about the actual worst cryptid that there's ever been. This is the squonk, and I just have to fucking talk about it. Or else. If I don't talk about this thing, I'm gonna get pissed off. So here. Not the Google help. I'm a little stupid. So, here's the squonk. The squonk is often forgotten when talking about cryptids because it's so butt ugly. The squonk is a mythical creature. God damn it. Here we go again with the overlap of mythical and folklore. Russian egg homunculus. Yeah, this is a fucking homunculus. They took this thing. You know how they made this fucking thing? They took an egg and they injected it with human DNA and they let it manifest for several weeks. And then it was so ugly they smashed it with a book because it couldn't persist any longer. This thing is a goddamn homunculus, isn't it? So this is a thing that is reputed to live in the northern Pennsylvanian hemlock forests. Jonestown, Pennsylvania celebrates the squonk at the fucking, get a load of this shit, the Squonkapalooza. The fucking what? The Squonkapalooza? Jesus Christ, I've never heard of such a thing in my life. Squonkapalooza. I had to include Squonkapalooza because, yeah, get squonked. Come on, he's just a little guy. Thank you for the tip, Lumi, but no. I'm not giving this thing any love. It doesn't deserve it. The squonk is of a very retiring disposition. Generally traveling at about twilight and dusk. Because of its misfitting skin, which is covered in warts and mold, it's always unhappy. Hunters who are good at tracking are able to follow a squonk by its tear-stained trail, for the animal weeps constantly. Wow, it's just like me. When cornered, and escape seems impossible, or when surprised and frightened, it may dissolve itself into tears. Very pathetic existence for this little thing. My question is, when are we getting a VTuber mascot based on this, the squonk? My little squonks. It's gotta happen one of these days. I hate its pronouns. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's its tail. That's its tail. Get your mud out of the gutter. That's a tail. That's not a... Well, you know. Anything else? Squonkapalooza. This is the love bites after 1 hour no Sinthya. This is what the love bites look like 1 hour without seeing me. Love bites 1 second no Sinthya Sanguine. This is you 1 second after I end stream. I thought you were based on the squonk. I'm gonna fucking put up your dukes. Fight me. Those are fighting words. The poor Sinthya squonk queen. Oh, kill me. I didn't even think of that. Can confirm. Yep, more like 1 minute. Squonker pass. You're too much. Oh my god, it's us. Seems about right. This is true. This is you, love bites. This is you 1 second no sin time. This is you the first day that I miss a stream. This is you the first day I don't stream 7 days a week. This is what you're gonna look like. Sobbing. Sobbing without your sinny. Sobbing without your daily sinny nade. This is 1 second no daughter wife. I know, it's a terrible affliction. I know, tragic. You don't want to think about it, but it is true. And just for a penny a day, you can help love bites deal with their Sinthya withdrawals. I get squonkified the minute Sinthya goes to pee. This is true. Oh god, okay, enough about this poor thing, this poor squonk, enough. That won't happen, right? I know, it's too terrible to think about, isn't it? Too sad to think about. I know. Squonk daughter wife. Love bite redesign. Oh, come on, you don't look like that. You're much cuter. I can snuggle and cuddle you. It's like a shriveled sack. Don't say that. Be nice to him. Look at Nurgle spawn. This poor fucking thing. Yeah, the source refers to this as a fearsome creature of the lumberwoods. Like anything is afraid of the squonk. Let me actually talk about fearsome critters. So, fearsome critters are essentially lumberjack tall tales. They are cryptid adjacent. I would classify fearsome critters as cryptids. I don't think we touch on them today, unfortunately. However, just know that if you hear anything called a fearsome critter, I do think it is a cryptid and I do think it's real. This is why she speed runs pissing so she can unsquonk us. It's true. Squonk bites, my beloved. My beautiful squonk bites. I hope you never look like this. I will stay forever so you never have to look like this when I'm not here. Crying white tears. Yeah, one singular white tear rolled down your leg, love bites, out of sadness for me being gone. I saw it happen. Okay, moving on from the worst creature, we've lambasted this poor little thing way too much. This poor thing. We just showed up and beat it with a stick. This poor adorable creature. It didn't stand a fucking chance. Alright, enough. Poor ugly thing. We've yelled at it a little too much. Why don't we move on? So, you might be asking, Sinthya, you believe in cryptids. What scares you? Huh? What's the scariest one? Well, let's quickly talk about it. As mentioned in my debut, I'm a big horror fan, and I'm also a big hater of Uncanny Valley. Scares the piss out of me. So here's some creatures in the Uncanny Valley. Now, some eagle-eyed lovebites may have noticed that top one is a cryptid. Well, actually not. It's called the, oh my god, I'm gonna mispronounce it, I'm sorry. Kuchiseke Anna, which we will touch on. And under that is also a cryptid that I do think is real. That is, yeah, the Smiling Man! Thank you, finally! The Smiling Man, also known as Indrid Cold, which is actually an alien. This thing, in the bottom right, this thing, not this one, this thing is known as Indrid Cold, which is an alleged alien sighting of a humanoid. Thank you! Somebody knows, well, Indrid or Ingrid, either one, different spellings. Indrid Cold. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like them. I hate Uncanny Valley. I fucking hate it. I can't do humanoid cryptids. They freak me the hell out. I hate them. I hate it. That's the smiling friend. And of course, the idea of a terrifying smiling humanoid creature has been around for quite a long time, especially into the modern day. There's so many creepypastas, so many like horror series based around someone looking at you and smiling because that's creepy. Because that's really, really creepy. He was looking for folks who encountered Mothman. He is an alien, that's true.
Squonkapalooza
Oh my
is
god.
in a few weeks. I might attend. Thank you for teaching me
Anything
about this
for
glorious
you.
event, Sinthya.
Thank you, Rom, for the tip. That's right, Squonkapalooza is in a few weeks. You should go. Squonkapalooza is in August, isn't it? Let's all go to Squonkapalooza and get squonk with it. I'm glad I could teach you about Squonkapalooza. Thank you. So, yeah, humanoid cryptids, creatures, pretty common. Me when I fucking get you. I don't like them. I'm terrified of the Uncanny Valley. I'm really, really freaked out by humanoids. Don't like them even a little bit. Not even a teeny tiny bit. Hatred. Perfect hatred. Nothing but hate. Nothing but absolute hate. I gotta say. I don't like them. So, yeah, no. I don't fucking like this thing. I don't like that thing. We are actually touching on the split-mouthed woman later. Fun fact. Yeah, I don't like them. I gotta say. Not a big fan. I'm sure you wouldn't enjoy No, I'm not a human. Oh, I fucking hate Uncanny Valley. It gets me absolutely riled up. Yeah, there's a theory that the uncanny valley exists because humans need to evolve to recognize non-human creatures that look human. I genuinely believe that, and it scares the absolute piss out of me, I gotta say. I hate it. I hate that. I hate that. It scares the piss out of me. Don't like it even a little, gotta say. Moving on from these things, we don't actually touch on many humanoid creatures in here because they scare me. So, speaking of cryptids, going back to the scientific hoopla. Yeah, I don't like Uncanny Valley. It scares me. It scares me. God. Excellent question! Thank you, Basically Wiz, for the tip. Do you consider this man a cryptid? No. However, fuck, I wished I touched on that. We will have a section talking about internet media, which... Oh, fuck, I should have added a creepypasta slide. God damn it. We're gonna touch on that, though. I do not consider this man a cryptid. However, I do have opinions on it. I do think something like that could be a modern-day cryptid. I want to believe. Okay, so circling all the way back to the topic of, yeah, the thylacine, you know it. You're so smart. You're so smart, Love Bite. You're so smart. Good boy. Rub, rub, rub. Something like this basically is the crux of what a cryptid is. The thylacine is known as the Tasmanian tiger or wolf. It was a carnivorous marsupial that was native to the Australian mainland, and the last known one died in 1936 at the Hobart Zoo. You're not gonna like it, but this one is genuinely a cryptid. No, stop it, that's creepy! No, Anon, no! I don't want to be assimilated, no! Scary, Anon, scary, scary! Thank you for the tip, Anon. Jesus, I'm not getting fucking assimilated. You're not taking me alive, copper. So, something like this, unfortunately, is genuinely like what a cryptid is. It's a creature that is either genuinely did exist, but the fact that it's theorized to still exist despite its extinction is genuinely makes it a cryptid. There's been sightings in the Australian outback precisely, and that's why it's a cryptid. Thank you. Technically, it does fall on that like questionable level because it did exist. It's real, but the fact that it's extinct and people think it still exists, that makes it a cryptid. You're not gonna like that answer, but it's the truth. I know. You may not like it, but this is what peak cryptid looks like. So, why don't we start touching on some cryptids you've definitely been asking about? Mothman, classic, one of my favorites. Is Mothman real? Yes. I forgot to put this in all the slides, but I will talk about if I think a certain one is real or not real. So you already know who Mothman is. It's a humanoid creature reportedly sighted around Point Pleasant, West Virginia from 1966 to 1967. And despite its name, the original sightings of this creature said that it was more like a bird. Yeah, man-sized bird creature something. And the national press picked up the reports and spread it across the United States. The source of the legend is believed to have been because of big, genuine, like, large birds going all around. Or herons or something, but that's not fun. I want to believe this is real. I believe there's something out there. Moth pushy? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say moth pushy. What are you guys talking about? That's really weird. I never said that. Moth pushy? No. What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, Mothman is my top 10. Yeah, Birdman is not as intimidating and not as mysterious. So that's why I think the Moth moniker stuck around. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. So yeah, that's probably why the Moth moniker stuck, because it's more intimidating, it's more weird. It'd be fun if there's a drunk furry running around in the woods. Exactly, that's whimsical. I want to believe it makes life much more interesting. And so you might be noticing, hey Sin, what's that thing about the butt? Well, you see, there's a tradition in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where this Mothman statue is located. Tourists, visitors, and locals alike will go up to the Mothman statue and put coins and money in its buttocks. I can't fucking tell you why they do it. I don't know how to stop them. I don't know how to make them stop. I don't know. I don't know why they do it. I can't tell you why they do it, and I can't make them stop. Please, please, guys, please stop putting your coins into the moth pushy, please. That's not sanitary. You can't put your coins and dollars into the moth pushy, please. That's not sanitary even in the slightest.
No, Sinthya, you're a Mothman stan? I'm sorry, but this is goodbye. Mothman is lame. He's a fraud and has
I'm
done
sorry.
nothing but fly
Thank you for
in
the tip.
circles.
Number 1 Mothman
Now,
hater.
the
Oh my
devil.
god.
That's where it's at.
Mothman is lame. He's a fraud. He does nothing but fly. Oh, you're in luck. We touch on the Jersey Devil, you hater. I see you're sipping haterade instead of Cinnynade. We can fix this. I see you've been guzzling down haterade recently. Mothman is cool, damn it. But the Jersey Devil is also cool, and we will touch on it. Thank you, Mothman hater. I don't know what Mothman has done to you to invoke such ichor, such hatred. I'm sure if you get to know Mothman, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Come on. I'm sure if you get to know Mothman, he's just a normal fella. Can we put our coins somewhere else? I don't know what you're implying. I'm not sure I like it. Slip 20 down Mothman's crap for a good time. Please do not the moth. I'm begging you, Love Bites. Thank you for the tip, Moe Mothman. I have not been to the Mothman Museum. I haven't been to any cryptid adjacent events, but I really, really wanna. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. You know, speaking of events, did you know that just like the Squonkapalooza, there's also a Mothman Festival? I forgot to include that, but there's a Mothman Festival.
The legend is that Mothman
Yes, this
was
is true.
some sort of harbinger, as his sightings
Yeah, this is true. I
preceded the
forgot to
collapse
mention
of
this
the
part, but this is
Silver
actually 100% true. This is 100% true.
I don't
Thank you
know
for the tip,
much about
Mentos Man.
cryptids, but did you
Also,
know
thank
that
you for the
Uranus,
tip, Gar.
don't
Thank you.
laugh, has an axial tilt of 97 degrees.
We're learning a lot.
meaning
Oh my
it's
god,
on
this
its
is a really
side relative
educational
to
stream,
its
isn't it?
orbit. This means it's literally rolling
I'm
around
learning
the
so
sun, and
much.
each pole has a day/night
Okay, hold
cycle
on, let me
of
run through these.
32 years.
Gar, it is actually true. This is actually true. The
Can
legend
we
is
put it
Mothman was
into
a
the
harbinger
vampire
of doom and
push
death.
instead?
This is true, because the sightings of Mothman preceded the collapse of the Silver Bridge, which is crazy. I do genuinely think that this thing is a sign of doom. You know why? You want to know why? There are actually a lot of cryptids and folklore creatures that are like signs of impending doom. For example, the Strix, which is a fun fact, a moth-adjacent cryptid that also is a harbinger of doom that I think inspired the Mothman. That's just my personal theory, though. Also, Mentos, thank you for the science fact. Uranus has an axial tilt of 97 degrees. It's on it, so it's just rolling around the sun. That's really cute. I didn't know that. Thank you for the fun fact. A little fun space fact to spice up the day, you know, a little fun space fact. A fun little fact. In between all this darkness and me yelling at you about what a cryptid is and isn't, thank you, Mentos. I didn't know that. Also, day and night cycle of 42 days. I don't want it to be sun... Dude, it being sunlight, daytime for 42 days sounds like a nightmare. I've learned a lot. I think they're related to the same creature. Good theory. It's like an absol, yeah. It is kind of like an absol, isn't it? Yeah, I would say this creature is definitely a little bit like an absol. It does, what do you call it? It foretells bad happenings. Also, Orpheus Talus, thank you for the tip. Can we put it into the vampire pushy instead? You can put it in the vampire crack, but not the pushy. That's rather unsanitary. Thank you for asking. You can put any of your coinage, any of your wares in the vampire crack, not the vampire pushy. That's very unsanitary. Very gross. Very nasty. I don't know where that's been. That's gross. However, the crack is fair game, I will say. And heaven knows there's a lot of real estate there. Wink. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of vampire crack to go around. What can I say? There's a lot of vampire behind to put your wares into. There's quite a bit. Yeah, the credit card swipe slot. Exactly. But it's unsanitary. Don't put it in the pushy. That's gross.
Hey, Mothman had disasters attributed to him and an entourage
Jersey
of
Devil
cryptid
hater. I haven't seen that
Jersey
position
Devil
before.
is just an incense baby. Call
Thank
me
you for
a
the
Jersey
tip.
Devil hater.
Hi, Druss. I didn't know you felt so strongly about the Jersey Devil. He's just an incense baby. Really? I did not know that. I learned hey, who says VTubers aren't educational? Yeah, Mothman is cool. Jersey Devil apparently not cool. You two can duke it out, okay? I'm not in the middle of this fight. Thank you for the tip, Lumi. Toss a coin to your moth pushy. You heard it here first, folks. Yes, thank you for the tip, Mothman. I'm actually familiar with the Mothman prophecies. Please don't yell at me. I've never watched it, but I do know of it. I've never actually watched it. I'm really sorry. But I would recommend this movie to anyone interested in Mothman because it's kind of hailed as the #1 piece of Mothman media. You're right. I would specifically recommend it if you really want to learn more about Mothman. I gotta say, listen. Something like cryptids is already such like a weird niche topic that it's really cool to see one reach pop culture. That's why Mothman is my favorite. It actually got into pop culture, mainstream culture, good. It's kind of like the feeling you get when you see VTubers performing at like normal societal events now, like baseball and being talked to by celebrities. That's the feeling I get when cryptids are referenced by like mainstream media. It's like, oh god. Like, on one hand, you're excited because you're like, oh my god, they know my favorite thing. But then you're like, oh shit, the general populace is gonna look at this. Oh no. They're gonna misinterpret my Mothman. They're gonna misinterpret my Oshi, no! That's the same feeling I get. When I see cryptids referenced in pop culture, I always say, oh, they're gonna fuck it up, aren't they? Yeah, or VTubers going to Congress. Sick as hell. Huh? That's how I feel. Like, I'm like, oh god, they're gonna fucking misinterpret my favorite cryptid. They're gonna misinterpret my favorite tuba. This cannot be allowed. You become more cool in life every stream. Thank you. Cryptids are cool. Thank you. Cryptids are very, very cool, aren't they? Yeah, cryptids are kind of the VTubers of nature, misunderstood by many, loved and cherished by those who truly understand them. Exactly. Yeah. Cryptids are the VTubers of the world. Poor misunderstood creatures that are only truly appreciated by those who really get them. Haha, exactly. You get it. Let me take a sip here. I can't believe the yassified Mothman. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this Mothman interpretation. Like the statue that you see at Point Pleasant, I actually really don't like it. It's too insect-like for me. I know what you're thinking. Sin, it's literally a moth. I don't like it. Moths don't look like that. Why does he have abs? That's weird. I don't really love this Mothman interpretation. I'm sorry. I'm not a huge fan. He looks like how they draw superheroes in comic books, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know. I think he should have been more monstery, but that's just my opinion. Alright, moving on from the very contentious and controversial Mothman. Is this one too uncanny for you? No. I just don't like it. It's just it's very humanized. I'm not really a fan. I have never liked this Mothman interpretation. He's a Mothman. That's fine, but why is he built like that? I'm not a fan. Why is he jacked? Let him be a Chad. No! I don't want to. It's not right. This isn't right. I don't like it. This is my least favorite Mothman interpretation. I'm sorry. Kind of pisses me off. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of this thing. Gotta say. Moving on from the very contentious and controversial Mothman, or we're gonna be here for years. That's a moth pushy I would smash. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. So, final interpretation. Yes, Mothman is real, but he doesn't look like this. Moving on. Next up, we have my second favorite cryptid. Ooh! Here are the Fresno Nightcrawlers, as if California wasn't already a fucking nightmare to live in. We have these things. So, this is another alien cryptid. A lot of them are. So this is the Fresno Nightcrawler, also known as the Fresno Alien. It's a cryptid that has made 4 notable appearances. 2 of them in California, 1 in Fresno. Is Fresno not California? We don't need to worry about that. In both sightings, it's only seen in video footage. So here's the thing. This also touches on national parks. I'm scared of national parks. There's something in the fucking woods. You have to understand me, okay? Fresno is in California, so they're just lying to me. Listen to me. Something's in the fucking woods. National parks, do you know how many people disappear in national parks? Do you know? It's like shocking. Yes, I know most of the time it is just human misadventure, blah blah blah, whatever. I want to believe. Yes, but think about it. What if there's creatures, okay? Okay? Yeah, I don't like the woods. I don't like national parks. I don't like open bodies of nature. It scares the pissy shitties out of me. I don't know why I said it like that. Please forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Anyway, but it does. I don't like it. It scares me. Then again, maybe my opinion on the woods shouldn't be taken into account because I do think Slenderman is real. Like, actually, genuinely. So, you know, maybe my opinion is not important. Maybe my interpretation shouldn't be taken into account. Shut up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I won't ever say it again. But I don't like the woods. They scare me. I'm never visiting Willow because she lives in the woods. She doesn't have a house. She just lives in the woods. That scares the shit out of me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Hate the woods. Simple as. Hate it. Hate it. Yeah, it scares the Cindy Nate out of me. Exactly. I hate it. I hate it. I think Slenderman is real. Is Slenderman a cryptid? Maybe. I know I said he wasn't, but come on, man. Come on. I know. Just bear with me here. So, speaking of something Nightcrawler adjacent, you might be noticing a secondary little creature below this one. And you will notice a good amount of cryptids in the modern day do start on the internet. So this one is a very similar one. Known as the Ninjen, which began in 2007 on an online forum, and it spun quite a yarn, quite a story about, an Antarctic vessel that saw this thing. I want to think it's real because I think there's a lot of shit in the Arctic that is being awoken by ice caps melting. I gotta be real. I think it's true. I think there's something out there. I think there's a creature. I think it's real. I genuinely do. I think it's real. And I just put these two together because they look pretty similar, and who knows, maybe they have a common ancestor. I don't know. I just got here. Yes, I know Slenderman's not real, but I want to believe. Please. Yes, the internet, the most trustworthy place. Here's the thing. I genuinely think if someone believes in something enough, it can become real. I know that sounds insane. But creatures like the Ninja, creatures like Slenderman, that are crafted by the internet, I think if you believe enough, they become real. Okay? I know that sounds insane. And it's kind of antithetical to the whole theorized animals aspect of cryptids. I'm breaking my own rules. I know. But I want to believe, okay? Okay? Yeah, there's prehistoric creatures preserved in ice, and this is one of them. I'm breaking my own rules here, but just believe in me, okay? Come on. Even if like creepypastas are fake, there's things out there that are similar enough, okay? Yeah, exactly. Why don't they let you fly over the Arctic if there's nothing there? Exactly. There's something fucking out there. I believe. I have faith. Like a tulpa? Sure. As much as I don't like tulpas, yeah, sure. That's a personal vendetta, by the way. There's nothing wrong with them, I just don't like them personally. Yeah, thank you. I get it. You understand me. Do I think the Fresno Nightcrawlers are real? I go back and forth. Do I think the Ninja is real? Yes. Because it's in the Arctic, and the Arctic is mysterious, and I think there's something fucking out there. I don't like it. I don't like the Arctic. Too mysterious. Heaven knows what's going on out there. I don't know. Arctic is scary. Do I think a Ninja specifically exists? Probably not. Probably not to all of these, but like, wouldn't it be cool if they did? I think that's genuinely my take on cryptids. Do these things actually exist? Probably not, but like, wouldn't it be awesome if they did? Cynthia's scared of walking pants. Yes. Which one does Sinthya want to be real the most? Mothman? Because it's baller. Otherwise, Slenderman. But Slenderman's already real. I can confirm. Do I have to go into my Slenderman story right now to prove this to you? Can I? Okay. So, I believe that Slenderman is real. Because every single time I've started to get into the Slenderman mythos, things have started happening. Paranormal, weird shit has started happening every single fucking time I start becoming reintegrated in, like, Slenderman mythos, the stories, the fucking, like, fan-made shit, whatever. Listen. Every single time weird shit starts happening to me. So I genuinely think this thing is real. Every fucking time I start getting to Slenderman media, electronics stop working. My stuff starts glitching. I start feeling like I'm being watched all day, all night. I see things in the tree line. I see things in the trees that probably aren't there. I feel like I'm being chased down. My mental state starts slipping. I start seeing the symbols everywhere when they're not supposed to be there. I get this overwhelming paranoia all over me. I think this thing is real. Because nothing else makes me feel this way. I'm sorry. Nothing else makes me feel that way. I think Slenderman is real. I'm sorry. Call me crazy. I know I am. That's my personal take, though. What can I say? I'm haunted. More than you want to know. Just because Slenderman triggers your visions doesn't mean he's real. He is definitely real. Stop calling him the operator. You're scaring me. Yeah, the operator. What else is he called? Oh my god, it's been so long. Operator. Some other things I'm forgetting. That's scary as fuck. Thank you. Yeah, it is scary. Which is why I have to stop indulging in Slenderman media. Or else bad things start to happen. They start to fucking show up again. So that's why I'm limited. I have to be limited to like one Slenderman related media per year. Or else the horrors start happening and I get haunted again. Yeah, you need to collect the pages. I don't want to collect the pages. I'm scared of collecting the pages. Oh god, you'll protect me from Slenderman, won't you, Love Bites? Please. You'll protect me, right? Love Bites, right? You'll protect me, right? You'll give me kisses, right? Right? You'll give me kisses, right?
Monsters
Thank
are
you,
real,
you
so
get
long as we
it.
keep talking
You
about
understand
them.
me.
They are the symbols of fear and dread in our collective
You get
subconscious.
it. Thank you for the tip, my Mothman. I completely agree. I think these creatures exist because of our belief. They're symbols of, you're right, they're symbols of fear and symbols of dread. And that gives them power and makes them real. You completely understand me. You get it. Thank you. You understand. What are we supposed to do against Slenderman? I don't know. Something. You're big and strong, right? You'd protect me from Slenderman, wouldn't ya? Oh, come on, no.
Slenderman wants to slide those DMs with his tentacles.
Yeah, thank you for the tip, Anon. Here's a common misconception. I don't find Slenderman hot even a little bit. I know, shocker, but I don't. What I'm going to say is very it is also a walking contradiction. I can't find Slenderman hot because he's like a dad to me, but not like that. Slenderman is like my absent, it's like an absent father figure, you know? Slenderman is like my absent dad who comes around just to torment me. Love Bites, you're different. There's different kinds of dads out there, and Slenderman is a bad one. It's like a nebulous figure lurking in the background. I don't like it. You? I do like. Slenderman, do not like. Hatred. Which is it, Sin? I know it's paradoxical. I understand it's hard to comprehend, but listen. It's different. I don't like him like that. Gross. You, I do like that, of course.
I don't believe in Slenderman, but I did saw the Hat Man before.
Thank you for the tip, Anon. I think the Hat Man is real too. I don't think we touched on the Hat Man today, but I think the Hat Man is real as well. Not really a fan. We gotta fight Slenderman for custody. Now, yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to fight Slenderman for custody of Sinthya Sanguine, okay? Okay. Yeah, exactly. He's a deadbeat dad who you need to save me from so you can become my real dad, okay? This is how it's gonna work. Precisely. Okay, let's move on from this. I'm so lost. There were never any fucking directions, love bite. I don't know what to tell you. Expecting cohesion or shit that makes sense in a Sinthya stream? You come to the wrong place. You're in the wrong neighborhood, silly Billy. God. Yeah, we'll top Slenderman. Absolutely not. You better not. I'll get quite upset. The 8 pages are the custody papers? Stop being funnier than me. Jeff the Killer is coming now. I did think Jeff the Killer was real, but I don't anymore because that's just silly. That's just silly. Slenderman, though, is the one that is actually real. Sorry. Just what I think. Okay, no more Fresno Nightcrawlers. So, I hear some of you have some strong opinions about the Jersey Devil. Is that correct? I gave some good reasons why, too. Here's some good reasons why the Jersey Devil is so baller. In case you were wondering why. So, the Jersey Devil, as you probably know, in South Jersey and Philadelphia folklore in the US, the Jersey Devil, known as the Leeds Devil, is a legendary creature or cryptid, known to inhabit the forest of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey. It's commonly called it's a goat with wings. I'm gonna be real. It's just a goat with wings. Thank you for the tip, Drake. I don't believe in Slenderman, I believe in the rake. I like the whimsy that you have. I like that energy. Keep that energy up. You know what? I'd rather have the rake be real than Slenderman to be real. So yeah, this thing, it's basically just a goat with wings, I'm gonna be honest. It's common, it's called like wyvern. I think that gives it too much credence. It's not really that cool, I gotta be real. It's been reported to move quickly and screams. Oh, that's another thing. It screams really loud. It screams. How does it walk? That's a great question. I don't know. This thing is throat goat, that bad again, and succulent hooves. Honestly, I think the Jersey Devil's almost overrated. I'm gonna be real. Look at that thing. It's a goat with long legs and wings who screams. I don't find it that interesting. I gotta be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just a hater for this. I don't know if I find the Jersey Devil too interesting, to be honest. That's Azura's cousin. I see Azura got the good family genes then. I see they all went to her. Yeah, I don't find this very interesting. I'm really sorry. I find the Jersey Devil overrated. People always bring it up, talking about cryptids. It's not that interesting. I bet he can't take a punch to the gut like Sinthya can. Whoa, mama, dinner and a movie first. Yeah, no aura, no feats, no legends. Just a weird design and an origin. Yeah, it's very, very bare bones, to be honest, which is... Sinthya is also a screaming throat goat, and we love her for it. Thank you. That's why I'm better than the Jersey Devil. I'm way better. Yeah, I gotta say, this one is not that interesting. Do I think it's real? No. That's the thing. I don't believe that the Jersey Devil is real either. I'm a hater. I'm a #1 hater. I don't think the Jersey Devil exists. And I find it kind of boring. Is it supposed to be like a baby devil? That's what I can assume, but... I guess it's supposed to harken back to, like, biblical depictions of demons, maybe? But it is just a goat. It is just a goat with bat wings, which is... You know, when stacked up against other cryptids... Not particularly interesting. I'm sorry. Also, yeah, he skipped leg day. The bony legs are confusing. I don't really know what's going on with this thing. It confuses me. I don't know. Not a huge fan of the Jersey Devil. I gotta say. Not the coolest one out there. I'm sorry if you're a #1 Jersey Devil lover. This guy, a bit overrated, I have to say. When it comes to other cryptids, it just doesn't really stack up the same. It doesn't really hit the same like other cryptids, I have to say. Yeah, it lacks whimsy. Like a baby Baphomet. Baphomet is way cooler. This thing is, well, bit spindly. I gotta say. Not a huge fan of the Jersey Devil. I'm sorry, any dedicated Jersey Devil lovers. I don't hate it, but it's just not as cool as the others. I'm sorry, that's just an animal. Then again, when you're talking cryptids, this is kind of the closest thing to just like a normal animal, I guess. You know what? Could it exist? Yeah, but it's not that exciting. It's just, if we're talking existence, it's just not that cool, you know? It's just, it doesn't really inspire fear like the others too. Cryptids have like a creepy element. This thing is not creepy. Moving on. Yeah, it has negative amounts of riz. Actually, not moving on. I have to pee. So I'm gonna pee. And while I pee, love bites, why don't you tell me what your favorite cryptid is, okay? How about you guys tell me what your favorite cryptid is as I piddle and make some delicious cininade for all of us?
Keep talking, Sinthya. I got my man Slenderman on speed dial waiting
I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! Thank you, Mr. John Jersey Devil, for the tip. Keep talking, Sin. No, please, don't stick Slenderman on me. I take it back. The Jersey Devil's actually my favorite. Did I ever mention how much I love the Jersey Devil? Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Wow, the Jersey Devil's just awesome. Thank you for the tip. Please don't stick Slenderman on me. I'm in a great place in life. I don't need to start hallucinating yet again. Okay, tell me your favorite cryptid. I will be right back, and I shall return very swiftly. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Behave yourselves. Behave. Behave. Look who just made a delicious glass of cininade just for you, just for you. Wow, I'm back. The pee was plentiful, I'm happy to report. We squonking with this one, squonk bites. 59 seconds. Okay, I did take a minute to refill my water bottle, so that makes sense. There've been longer pisses, come on. Okay, I'm reading over your favorite. Moving over, you're getting slower. No? I'm reading over your favorite cryptids. I am... Sorry, just go silent. I can't read and talk. I only have 2 brain cells to rub around. I'm living to see your litany of cryptids you like. Don't say the squonk. I'm seeing a lot of good classics and some ones that are more obscure. Very good to see. You're doing your research, Love Bites. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Yes, I wash my hands. Tut tut. Gef the Mongoose! Fuck, I didn't talk about Gef the Mongoose. God damn it, Sinthya! How the fuck did I forget about the mongoose? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. Oh shit. I didn't talk about the mongoose. I'm a fool. We'll talk about the mongoose. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll talk about the mongoose. Ah, God. Your favorite would be Slenderman because of Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets mention. This may be one of the few times I can actually talk about Slenderman. Let me waffle a little bit more. I love the Slenderman mythos. I love the fan-made series. I love Marble Hornets. I love Everman Hybrid. I love Tribe 12. I love Melanderson. I love fan-made media. I love shitty 2009 indie projects. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. I really, really enjoy fan-made media. What can I say? What can I say? So like there's enough for another slideshow at some point. That's a great point. We should do another one eventually. It's really cool to see your favorite cryptids. There's such a variety of them. Oh, my Love Bites know things. I'm so proud of you for having brain cells, my cute little Love Bites. Tsuchinoko! Thank fucking God somebody knows about Tsuchinoko. Holy shit, can I talk about Tsuchinoko? Thank you. Here's the thing. Okay, I actually have to touch on this because it has to do with VAllure. I know what you're thinking. What are you talking about? What do you mean this has to do with VAllure? So here's the thing. So let me tell you a little bit about a Tsuchinoko. Let me tell you a little bit. I know we're getting a little off topic, but bear with me now. So, this is a Tsuchinoko. Now, if you're a soulmate, you might be thinking, wow, this looks like us. I was convinced when I saw Quetzu's mascot that it was based on this. I'm not sure if it is, but holy hell, just look at this thing. It looks just like you. It looks just like you, soulmates. I really think that the, Quetzu's mascot design is at least a little bit based on a Tsuchinoko. Yeah, that's you, soulmates. I think, yeah, I believe, if memory serves, it is. Let me quickly read the lore for it. Yeah, it's exactly. Dunsparce is based on this. Good eye. So the Tsuchinoko, translated to Child of Hammer, which is really funny, is a snake-like being. It's Japanese folklore. It's just a little snake, which is really cute. I like this thing. I'm a fan of the Tsuchinoko. And you, soulmates, this is you. This is you. It's just a flat snake, which is really cute. We actually do talk a little bit about Japanese folklore cryptids too. This is one of them. It's not going to be too comprehensive, but I just had to mention the Tsuchinoko because I love it. I love it to death. It's very, very cute. And I do think the soulmates are inspired by it because it is kind of adorable. Okay, moving on from the throat goat over here. Moving on. Yeah, I love the Tsuchinoko. It's cute, right? I would call it a cryptid. I think it exists because it's very, very cute. Alright, now let's talk about a classic. Cannot talk about cryptids without talking about this thing. This is the Loch Ness Monster. For all you Scottish people. Yeah. For all you Scottish laddies. Here's yours. The Loch Ness Monster. I'm gonna really mispronounce it if I try to say it in Gaelic, so I want to ask Strani to pronounce it. Okay, I'm about to butcher her language. I'm really sorry, Strani. Ule Beist Loch Ness. Yep, that's not it at all. Sorry, Strani. Please forgive me. Strani, if you're out there, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it does not exist, darling. For Scotland. Strani's lost brother. Nessie mentioned he's just a babu. I'm so sorry, Strani. Do you think she knows this guy? Do you think she knows the Loch Ness Monster? Because she's Scottish. Strani, please forgive me. Tisk tisk tisk. It's just a log. You have no whimsy. It's not a log, it's a creature. Strani has to correct me. I'm gonna have to take. Sorry, guys. I have to take a week to reflect on what I've said. Sorry, I'll be taking a short break, quote unquote break from streaming to reflect on what I said of my own volition, of course, not because Strani Cuddles is coming for my head. Not at all, guys. Trust me. This is a choice. Nothing but love for Strani, but I love the Loch Ness Monster. This is one of the cryptids that, like, is the most, like, what do you call it? Prevalent? It's the most, okay, yeah, it's the most prevalent of all when it comes to pop culture. I gotta be real. Even more so than the Mothman. Like, this is, like, the Loch Ness Monster is, like, more, like, prevalent, I think, in pop culture than even Mothman. So this thing, you guys probably already knew about this one. So this thing alleges that it is just a hoax, the scientific community. I don't believe it. The pseudoscience and subculture cryptozoology has placed particular emphasis on this creature because it's interesting. You know why? People like to theorize that the Loch Ness Monster is a dinosaur. I don't know if you've ever heard that one, but lots of people like to think that the Loch Ness Monster is a form of, like, ancient creature, a dinosaur. Because, wait, let me see if I can pull up a quick picture, because I don't have it in the slideshow. There's a type of aquatic dinosaur that looks very similar to it. You guys know dinos. I think it's the Plesiosaurus, yeah? If memory serves, it's the Plesiosaurus. Let me make sure that's the right one. I don't want to piss off any dino likers. If memory serves, yep, it looks just like the Plesiosaurus. Let me quickly put a picture on screen for a quick comparison. I don't know, the fact that it looks like a Plesiosaurus makes me want to believe. I don't know. Just look at this thing. Look, they look so similar. I think these could be the same thing. I don't know. I want to believe. Where is it hiding? I don't know. Hey, how dare you ask me genuine questions about the validity of this thing's existence? You're just supposed to believe blindly. Blind faith. Come on now. This picture is confirmed a hoax. This might be true. But I still want to believe. I really think that these could be similar. The dino community is gonna get your ass for this one. Not part of the Dinosauria clade, not a dinosaur. But then what is a Plesiosaurus? It has "saur" in the name. That's a dinosaur. Even if this thing is a confirmed hoax, I want to believe. To think there's just some critter living in like a Scottish lake. Why do you have a favorite dino and why is it Triceratops? My favorite dino is a Triceratops because they're sweet and round. Thank you for the tip, Lumi. That is actually my favorite dino is the Triceratops. Actually, I do have a genuine answer. When I was a kid, I had a Triceratops plushie and it was my favorite. So that is why the Triceratops is my favorite dinosaur. Because I love them, okay? Because they are beautiful and so spherical and they look silly. So it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing.
Fun fact, Canada also has a lake monster. Ogopogo is the lake
I know about the
monster set to
Ogopogo!
inhabit
Oh shit, I don't think we talked about it.
British Columbia. People say Ogopogo is the same species as Nessie.
Shit, we gotta talk about the Ogopogo. Thank you for the tip, alpha mode activated. That is true, Canada has its own version of Nessie. I didn't really touch on the fact that there is a huge amount of like lake cryptids. Aquatic cryptids and lake cryptids are different, but the Ogopogo basically is the Canadian version of Nessie. That's true, that's true. Lake Okanagan in British Columbia. Ooh. I believe this. I believe it. Yeah, Canada represent. Do you still have the plushie? I think I do! I gotta pull it out of storage, but I think I still have the little guy. Have you heard of a bunyip? We actually have a whole slide about the bunyip. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, Ogopogo is very cool. Yeah, Ogopogo and Champy. Thank you for bringing up Champy. They're all basically Nessie derivatives, but the fact that there's so many of them makes me believe. And the Lake Champion monster. Thank you! Crater Lake monster. Exactly, there's so many of them. Nessie ripoff. That's one way to think about it. Or what you could think about is that, oh, there's so many of these versions that has to be real. I believe in it. I believe. Should we just call Mama? She knows where it is. Yeah, Strani knows where the Loch Ness Monster is. Why don't you ask her about it? Why don't you ask her about it? But I do genuinely believe there is a lot of aquatic creatures because so much of the ocean is unexplored. Somebody said I think giant squids were only confirmed in 2008? That just goes to show, like, there's so much we do not know. There is so much we do not know about what's under the ocean, okay? That's why I think that they're real. Do I think the Loch Ness Monster in particular is real? Not really. However, I do fully believe that there is other creatures out there that are similar. I do think there's some kind of prehistoric beast lurking under the surface. Just my personal opinion. But these are lakes. I don't have an explanation for that. Lakes are crazy. Actually, do you know how many times people have gone missing because they drowned in a lake and they didn't find their body for years? You can dredge a lake and not find a body. It's crazy. Lakes are massive. Lakes can also have like underground tunnel systems and shit. Like caves? Little caves? This is a real thing. Trust me on this one, okay? I think this is true. Megalodon truther. I also think the megalodon is real, but you know. Maybe my opinion is to be discarded. Okay, moving on. I believe in this thing. Because it is whimsical and silly. Okay, here we go. Here comes Bigfoot. The one you probably haven't been waiting for. I don't find Bigfoot that interesting. Oh, there's this, like... It literally just looks like a gorilla. That's a normal animal. That's not that interesting. That's not interesting at all. That's just a creature. It's just like, for example, For example, when it comes to something like Bigfoot, for a while it was theorized there were no big cats in Britain. And people were seeing sightings of like big cats like pumas in Britain. And they're like, oh, that's not real. You're crazy, but it was real. I genuinely think it is not that uncommon for animals to live in areas that are maybe not native to their species. I don't think Bigfoot is that interesting. Yeah, this is just like a fucking marsupial. This is not that interesting. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not a huge Bigfoot lover. Do I think it's interesting? What is the definition of a cryptid? Oh my god. But that's the thing. Bigfoot is the normalist when it comes to cryptid. The like bare minimum of like probably derived from some form of great ape living in America. That's so basic. That's so normal. Is there probably a great ape living somewhere in America? Yeah, definitely. That's not that interesting. I don't know. And I think it's because it's so oversaturated in cryptids, I get bored of it. I don't know. I've just seen it so much, I think it's lost its luster. Yeah, I like my cryptids more biblical. You get it. I like them more interesting, more riveting. This is not that riveting, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna quickly use this to touch on Florida derivatives, like the Florida derivatives, the Bigfoot derivatives, like the Florida skunk ape. Let me put a picture of it, because if I don't, people are gonna say, oh, Sinthya, you didn't talk about the Florida skunk ape, you didn't talk about all the Bigfoot derivatives. Once again, it's extremely possible for there to be ape derivatives living in America. It is so common to see creatures that are not native to a certain country or continent living in that continent. You know why? Because people like exotic pets. Do you know how many people are like hiding tigers in their apartments, dude? This is common. Bigfoot is probably someone's escaped pet, I gotta be honest. Florida skunk ape is no different. Yes, it's here. Do I think this is real? Sure, why not? I think it's possible. I honestly just don't find it that interesting. I think it is real. Because it's literally just somebody's escaped great ape that they shouldn't have had because they fucking aren't supposed to own them. Yeah, I think it's just smuggled animals. I don't think that's that interesting. I think it's real because it's like Occam's razor tells you that it's just somebody's escaped exotic pet. Bigfoot is somebody's escaped gorilla, hanging out, running around, and that's okay. Let him live. Let them exist. I just do not find Bigfoot and Bigfoot derivative creatures that interesting in terms of cryptozoology. It's just kind of boring. We're moving on from Bigfoot because I'm sorry, any Bigfoot lovers. I'm not exactly a hater, but yeah, like Ape Man Legends, that's true, they could be inspired by like ancient hominids. That gets a little interesting, but at its base, there's more interesting cryptids out there than Bigfoot. Just my personal 2 cents. Sinthya Sanguine does not find Bigfoot that interesting. I'm more into aliens, personally. So, we've covered some Western cryptids, some non-Western cryptids. Let's, of course, take a quick look at some Japanese folklorific cryptids. Because I have to. Because I'll be remiss if I don't. So, Japan cryptids fall much more into a supernatural chasm. They typically are more so ghosts or yokai, which technically doesn't make them cryptids. But because that's like all of them, I gotta group them in, man. Like I said, there's a lot of overlap, especially when it comes to cultural differences. Like, all their cryptids are also ghosts, which is very interesting. I don't know. I find that fun. I find that pretty interesting. Thank you for the tip, Moe Mothman. I could just show up at what she said. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. Yeah, there's populations of monkeys in Florida. Their ancestors escaped from a Tarzan movie. For real, that's what I think happened. You're right. Thank you for the tip, Moe Mothman. That's my personal theory. Yeah, the eye butt guy. So Japanese cryptids tend to fall very much into supernatural. So for this case, we kind of gotta ignore the whole non-supernatural aspects. So let's quickly run through a few of them. I don't know what the butt eye one is. I need to quickly look it up. I just grabbed this image because I was like, what was that? Wow, this is interesting. I need this for my slideshow. I know it's a yokai. This is called a shirime. Let me tell you about a shirime. In the old times, this was a yokai found on the roads leading to Kyoto. Legend goes late at night, a samurai walking down the street when a man in a kimono blocked his path and said, "Excuse me, I just need a moment of your time." And then suddenly, he flashed him, he shed his kimono and stood naked and then bent over, and then he showed his bum to the samurai, and it was just an eyeball. The samurai screamed and ran away because, oh my god. So this is pretty much the whole story. Just a butt creature. Pretty cool if you ask me. That's what I love about Japanese cryptids and folklore. Wild. More interesting. So we're gonna touch on a few of them. These are much more so ghost stories, but I just had to bring them up. First, we're starting with the Kuchiseke Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, very popular in pop culture, extremely common, also in the West. It leached over here. Do I think she's real? I don't think any of these are real. I'm really sorry. They're ghosts. But then again, I think ghosts are real, so maybe my opinion is to be discarded. I think ghosts are very, very real. So, you're okay with the butt creature, but not with Bigfoot. Yes, and I'll die on that hill. I mean, we'd look to if you were in that position, respectfully, of course. But, you know what? No, yeah, I do believe in these. They're not cryptids, but I do believe in them. I never said my logic would be consistent. Next, we have the Kappa, which is a aquatic creature seen in like... Okay, I don't have a reference up. I might be wrong. I'm pulling this from memory. Kappas are typically like aquatic creatures seen in like onsen, like bathhouses. They can either be harmless or harmful. There's some stories of them like pulling people like down the drain or drowning them. Sometimes benevolent, sometimes malevolent. Weird duck creatures. Then we have the Teke Teke, which does actually scare me. It is the story of a woman who got run over by a train, and so she curls towards you on her elbows because she's cut in half, and it makes a Teke Teke noise. That scares me. That freaks me out. That freaks me out bad. I think the Teke Teke is the scariest one out of this. And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Hanako-san, which is the story of typically a ghost child residing in bathrooms who, well, there's a huge amount of stories about Hanako-san in particular. I think the most popular one is the one about the toilet paper. So, there is one story regarding Hanako-san in which you're in a public bathroom and you get asked, do you want red toilet paper or blue toilet paper? And you say, what? Huh? And if you choose either one, something really bad happens to you. I don't remember exactly which one. But one of them is bloody, the other is drowning is all I can remember. Listen. That is what I like about Japanese folklore, though, and mythos, is there's like a whole story and there's specific rules and lore. I don't know, that's what I think is interesting. Yeah, Kuchiseke Onna is very interesting, I think. I think it's also the most prevalent in pop culture. Out of these that I listed, I missed a ton of them. This is not comprehensive. Well, that's technically a different ghost called the Akamanto. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not an expert on... Okay, this is ghosts. In my defense, these are ghosts, not cryptids. I'm not an expert on cryptids. In my humblest of defense, I don't know about yokai. I don't know about yokai or ghosts. I'm a cryptid knower. This is one I do not know. Yeah, I love the dumb little rule sets. It's very interesting. I love that it gives it like specific lore and makes it feel more like it's like world building almost, and I find that much more interesting. We also are going to touch on a few more non-Western cryptids because I'd be remiss if we didn't. So, a few that I haven't touched on quite yet because a lot of these were in fact American ones. Let's talk quickly about some non-American ones. I keep saying Hachi. Okay, I'm gonna mispronounce that. I'm dyslexic. Hachisaku-sama. Let me quickly look this up because you're gonna yell at me if I don't bring this up. The tall woman. Okay, so let's quickly touch on one last Japanese folklore legend creature. Hachisaku-sama, meaning 8 feet tall in Japanese, an urban legend about a tall female spirit that abducts children. I see. Yeah, you would like tall women, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would like tall women now, wouldn't you, Love Bites? Interesting. Let me see if I can put a picture of her on screen. Very, very interesting, Love Bites. You would like a 8-foot tall woman. That's why you like Azura so much. I'm on to you. This is a picture of her from the wiki. I know what you are. I know what you are. That's why you like Azura, isn't it? That's why you like Ceru for being 6'8". Yeah, big mommy, big woman, dummy mommy ghost, big woman, I know what you are. I'm not tall, you still like me, right? You guys still like me even though I'm definitely not tall, right? It's okay, isn't it? It's okay that I'm short, right? Is this okay? Is this okay? Is this okay? Is this okay? Is it okay? You still love me, right? You still love me, don't you? You still love me, right? What? You still love me, don't you? You still love me, right? You're okay. We love our Babu. You're fun size. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rub, rub, rub. Okay, I feel better. I guess I can forgive you. I guess I can forgive you for liking tall ladies. As long as you also like me. As long as you also like me. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Okay? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, enough about Sinthya being clingy and loving her love bites. Enough about me being very, very clingy. Moving on to more non-Western cryptids. So, let's talk a little bit about it. I cannot not talk about the chupacabra. El chupacabra. El chupacabra. This exists across a lot of Hispanic folklore, but it also, I believe, it's been spotted in a lot of places, actually. Just like a lot of cryptids we've covered. A lot of them haven't just been seen in the US, or they're like, I guess, country of origin. For example, the chupacabra has also been spotted in Mexico, and you may also know it as the goat sucker. This creature, which might or might not be an alien, is typically known to like kill goats and other livestock. That's why it's called the goat sucker. The sucker, exactly. I think it's an alien. I see it called an alien a lot. And I think it's cool, and I couldn't not bring it up. We also have La Llorona, which is borderline folklore, yes, but I had to bring it up. You already know her, the weeping woman. So the story goes that she is a woman who allegedly, well, it actually depends on what version of the story you hear, but typically the story associated with La Llorona is that she killed her children and now wanders the streets crying and screaming for them to come back. Because she drowned them, and so she's like a wet lady. Yeah, I think. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So that's that. And of course, as you can see, we have the bunyip. Note the bunyip. Please, note the bunyip. I have a whole slide about the bunyip. Are these your pets, Sinthya? No, that's you. That would be you, actually. You are my pet love bite. That would be you. I've noticed in a lot of Hispanic folklore, there's a lot of flying snakes, which you will notice includes the Quetzalcoatl, which is Quetzu Solscale. These also border into mythos and folklore, but I'll count them anyway for now, for funsies. Quetzu is not a cryptid though, she's a deity, they're different, okay? Okay. Moving on from these, I'm sorry for the wall of text about the bunyip. I care about this thing. Lots of cryptids have statues, murals, don't know why I said it like that, murals, or other art forms in reference to them, but the bunyip is special because it graces us with this. So, this thing is called the Murray Bridge Bunyip. It was launched in 1972, and for 20 cents you could make this thing emerge from the water. His name was Bert the Bunyip, this little thing. And this thing had a sound box. It was an animatronic that launched from the water to scare children. It went through many trials and tribulations during like its 40 years operating. And now you can go see the bunyip for free. I know it's technically so the bunyip hails from Aboriginal Australian folklore. However, I like this thing so much I just had to include it. I know it's technically not a cryptid, but I like it. It's cute. Look at it. It's an animatronic. How could I not include it, okay? It's far too important. It's far too important, okay? Exactly. And yeah, you're right. It has a little baby bunyip, which is really, really cute. So, oh, we're touching a little bit on the other Bigfoots that we mentioned earlier. Every country has their own Bigfoot. We got the Yowie. We got the Yeti. We got all kinds of things, man. We got all kinds of things. Most countries have their own Bigfoot derivative, including, like I said, the Yowie from Australia and the Yeti from, I believe, a lot of cold places, actually, like Russia, Nepal, Antarctica. Places with a lot of snow and lots of tundras, yeah? No, the Yowie, like Yowie. Not that, no, not like that. No, love bites, please. Okay, fine, I guess the Yowie, if you're gonna keep saying that. No, oh my god. The Yowie, it's right here. It's spelled like Yowie. Oh my god, okay. Fine, I guess I can't call it the Yowie because you're gonna laugh at me and yell at me. Fine. The Yowie. If you're too afraid to pronounce it the other way. This is a real thing, the Yowie. The Yowie! I pronounce it the Yowie, but I'm also bad at pronouncing things. It's too late. It's not too late. It's the Yowie. Oh my god, you can see it right there. Whatever, I'm not bowing down on this. I'm not bowing down on this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whatever, we're moving on from the Yowie because you cannot behave. You cannot behave. It's the Yowie, whatever. So, we're moving on to our honorable mentions, basically just covering whatever I haven't already covered. For example, the Thunderbird, which, if memory serves, is sometimes covered in Native American folklore. It's a big old bird, which is also an omen, I believe. Good or bad, I think. We're also going to quickly touch on the Flatwoods Monster, which is an alien. Shocking, I know. There's all kinds of various derivatives. You'll notice soon enough that most cryptids are just kind of copies of each other. I'm going to be real. Most cryptids are just either fall into two camps of either alien or Bigfoot. They're kind of all the same. I'm going to be honest. A lot of them are kind of the same at the end of the day. I'm going to be real. If memory... I said memory. If memory serves? I didn't say that. Did I? I don't... Love Bites, I think you're gaslighting me. I don't remember saying this. Love Bites, I think you're making shit up again. I did not say memories. I think. Maybe. I don't think I said that. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of generic, unfortunately. Most of these tend to be derivatives. It's either like, there's like four kinds of cryptids. Bigfoot, alien, worm, or humanoid. Just some guy, just a man. Those are the 4 kinds of cryptids we got. That's all we have, okay? That's all we have. Are you saying your memories work? I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations, okay? We can make your memories start working. Oh, come on. I mean, I do have a implement. I do own one. Oh my god, a pump. I do have one, so theoretically, hypothetically, you could say, maybe. But that's for later. This is about cryptids. That's not about memories. Those are 2 different things. Come on. Control yourselves. Behave. Behave yourselves. Don't you laugh. Evil. No. Control yourselves. Come on. Leave me alone. Oh, so it's fine when I'm freaky? I'm the freakiest one, but when I tell you I have freaky implements, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, wait a minute, Sin, that's too much. That's freaky. You're weird. You're weird for owning that, for solely Pleasure-related reasons. You're weird, Sinthya. That's odd. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm aware. Emergency food? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry for owning something like that simply for, Sinsley-related purposes. I am a freak. I'm well aware. I'm well aware I'm a freak. I know. I know. I know I'm strange. I have come to figure that out thanks to your help. Yeah, you love bites are freaky because you want to see it. Maybe someday, yeah. Maybe we see it eventually, yeah? Maybe we see it eventually. Maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. Maybe I'll pull it out for Sinsley one of these days, eh? I love my freaky puppy daughter wife. You better. Yeah, chat reflex streamer. Okay, fine. Maybe I have groomed you to be weird too. But you like that, right? Daughter wife as well. Stop it, you stop it. You make me blush and shit. There will be some interesting ASMR. Maybe someday, maybe someday. Moving on, you freaks, you freaky little love bites, you sus love bites. Tut 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 tut. Tut 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 tut. So, we're asking the chat into question, are cryptids actually real? I don't know. I actually don't know if cryptids are real or not. I have no clue. I don't know. I know. Oh my god. Thank you, Anon, for the tip. I already told you Slenderman cannot get it. I already told you I have no feelings like that towards Slenderman. None of them. They're animals, you sicko. I don't think I find any of them attractive. They're more like creatures I want to study in a lab. And besides, I have my love bites to study. I'm sure some of you are creatures. I have my love bites, and that's what matters. Yeah. Next cryptid, Cynthia's titty bub. You leave me and my titty bub alone. What I get up to off stream? Well, it's freaky. That's for sure. Leave me alone. I'm not freaky. I'm not freaky. I am not. I am normal. I am normal. I'm normal. I'm very normal. Everything about me is average, okay? Okay. But I don't know if cryptids are actually real.
I can't believe you comp when you have us. This is so sad. I'm gonna cry, I think. Alexa, play After Dark cover by Sinthya Sanguine.
Thank you, basically, Wiz, for the tip. Hey, I owned it before I had my love bites. Now that you're here, I know you're all that I need, baby. Hey, that was before the love bites came along, and now I have you to, well, relieve any pressure that's building, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm saying, love bite. Ugh. I am disappointed to announce I have never produced milk. I know, very sorry, very sad. And with your help, we can change that. Let me wink. With you at my side, love bite, we can do anything. I know, I'm very sorry to announce. I've never been able to do that. Very sad, very sad. Very depressing. But with you at my side, love bite, I can do anything. I can do anything. Anything. With you by my side, little love bite. We can feed the masses only using Sinthya. With my Cinny Nade and my Cinny Milk, anything can be done. Anything can be done. Just you and me. You and me! I'm doing my part! Anyway, back to cryptids. I don't know if they're real, but I want to think that they're real because that makes life much more interesting now, doesn't it? I don't know if cryptids are real, I don't know, but I think them being real makes things much more interesting, to be honest. Don't you want to have a little whimsy in your life? Don't you want to have a little fun, a little whimsy every once in a while? You can't deprive yourself of whimsy, you're gonna go insane, and I want to think that these creatures are real. So what? So what? Is it probable? Probably not, but, you know, it makes things more interesting. Makes things much, much more interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just got here. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're real, but I want to believe, and that's what matters. I think that's what matters most of all. Are they real? Fuck if I know, but I would love to believe that they are real. Thank you for listening and watching my Cryptid Deep Dive. I did my best and I missed so much, and we'll probably do a part 2 someday, covering what I haven't covered, talking about more like creepypasta adjacent things, more cryptids from across the world I just have not covered, unfortunately, in this stream. But I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did a pretty good job despite the fact I missed so much. Someday we will return to this and do a way better job. This was a little unfinished, as you can tell, but I did my best with what I have. I'm glad you liked the meme. I worked hard on it. I made it myself with my own 2 hands. I hope you liked the meme. Thank you, thank you. It's a good meme, sir. It's a good meme. It's a good meme, sir. It's a good meme. Yeah, I edited it myself. Are you fucking stupid? Me? I can make the same face, look. Incredible, it's like you're seeing double. Thank you, I'm glad you liked it. I think that was pretty plentiful. It was unfinished, it's true. But I still had a lovely time, and I still have time to hang out with you guys. Isn't that incredible? Wow, this stream is not done yet. Wow, I know, shocking. Cynthia's still streaming for some reason. Shocker, I know. Yeah, it is a good meme now, isn't it? Wow, Cynthia being done with stream and still talking to the love bites? That's incredible. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much, love bites. Thank you. I'm really glad you liked it. Thank you so much. I'm really happy you guys liked it. I was a little nervous. I was a little bit scared, but I'm really, really happy that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't worry, you can finish us off. Thank you. I will. I think I will. Speaking of stuff of that nature, I'm pretty much confirmed that the Sinsley stream this week will not be on Saturday due to there being way too much happening on Saturday, and I don't want to cut our time short, so that will probably be Sunday to keep in the weekend theme. More likely than not, most future Sinsley streams won't need to be rescheduled. This is just an unfortunate circumstance of too many good things happening at once. I'm not able to, I don't want to cut that time short with you guys. So I would rather move it to a different day so we can have our full time together, Because otherwise it's really, really squished, and I don't want to deprive you of any fun Cindy time. So yeah, so it's going to be Sins Day instead of Sinster Day. Yeah, Sunday Sins. The typical day will, in fact, be consistent with being Saturday, but Ooh, somebody can do a slideshow over internet creepypastas. I would love to. That sounds like so much fun, doesn't it? Yeah, it's very busy that day, but from now on, I don't think we should have any issues with that, honestly. I don't think we should have any issues. What time? It will be the same time that it usually is, I'm gonna be honest. Same time as always when it comes to, Sinsley stuff. 12 p.m. PST typically, which is when they usually are. Tomorrow is gonna be our 8K celebration. 8K on celebration, 8K celebration, 8K celebration. Sin Day for Sunday, Sinner Day for Saturday. You're smarter than me, thank you. I'm glad you guys liked the presentation. Yeah, 4 streams in one day I think would kill me. I think that would take me out, unfortunately. Tomorrow is our 8K celebration. Thank you, by the way, for getting me back to 8K after the culling. So I'm able to celebrate without looking a little bit silly. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we're playing Half-Life 2 with a foot cam. That's right, it's feet time. Feet lovers, you're eating good. So it'll be normal gameplay, and we're gonna be, with a little something extra on the side, something extra, just to celebrate, Speaking of celebrations, all of us in Gen 2 are very close to monetization. I believe Willow has already gotten hers. The rest of us are following suit, so I want to know what you guys want for a monetization celebration stream. As soon as I'm monetized, whatever that stream is will probably be pushed back so we can have monetization celebration. It's kind of hard to say. So I guess let me know what you guys want for monetization celebration. Because I want to know. I want to believe. I think it could be good. Honestly. I believe that it could be a very fun one. I have like no idea. I gotta be honest though. I had nothing planned. I didn't think we'd get this far. So I don't really know. I'm not really sure. I don't really think about this. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ugh. We're already getting emotes, don't worry. We want you. What would you like, Sin? You're asking me? Maybe reading marrows. Maybe. For the monetization, let's get demonetized. Maybe a celebratory ASMR, like an oil massage or something? Maybe? We did it. Maybe an ASMR, like an extra special one, like massage, vampire girlfriend pampers you, and then sucks your blood. And then sucks you dry, sucks all your blood out, and you don't have any blood anymore. Haha, no blood for you. You've lost your blood privileges. No more blood. That'd be good. Yeah, I fully think, I think that could be a good one. I'll think about it. It will probably be a celebratory ASMR. I think that's what Willow is doing, her like monetization celebration right now, and I think that's what she's doing. So I don't know. I might keep in theme and just do that. You know, I think that could be cool. I think that could be very neat. I think that could be fun. I'll stay monetized. Don't worry. I'm gonna stay monetized, silly Billy. We're not losing monetization anytime soon. You can't get rid of me that easily, silly. You can't get rid of me that quickly. You're staying with me. Yeah, I think that could be cool. Like a nice comforting massage ASMR could be neat. You know, just to keep in theme. I'm gonna take a sippy. Ooh, karaoke may be good for a future milestone. I'm insecure about my singing, so we may wait a little bit just because I'm nervous. Listen, live singing and covers are very different. I need to get mixed to hell and back to sound decent, okay? Yeah. I need 50 filters on to sound okay. Aw, whatever daughter wife chooses, Love Bites will enjoy. Thank you, Love Bites. Thank you. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be proper. It's gonna be a good one. I have faith. I will not lose monetization. I will be so well behaved and so normal. Oh my god, speaking of ASMR, their ASMR video tomorrow. Shocking, I know. What? ASMR video tomorrow? Say it ain't so. My only problem is I don't know when to put it up. That's the thing. I'm assuming after stream, the time I was going to post the ASMR tomorrow was going to be about 2 p.m. PST. I'm not sure if that would be a good time just because, you know, I want to know when you guys are active. When that would be a good time to watch it for you. I think maybe 2 p.m. maybe. I don't know. I may try that out at first and then, you know, update it as time goes on. Oh, come on, it'd be a shame if Father couldn't hear that gorgeous singing voice. Fine. I'll do karaoke eventually. I will promise. I promise, Lami, okay? Well, yeah, that's the time I have the ASMR scheduled, the video, not the stream. I think that'll be an okay time. I may update it just because, like, I'm here in the early morning. So we may try that for now just to see if it works, and if it's too inconvenient, you know, if that doesn't work as a good ASMR time, then I'll change it. Oh no, this is just for video, not live streams. ASMR streams will always be at the normal stream time, but videos, after, like, recorded videos, not ASMR. How's your throat feeling? Not that bad, but I don't want to push it, you know? So yeah, I think we'll start out with 2 p.m. for the ASMR videos, just to test it out, and, you know, if it isn't the most convenient time in the world, we'll just update it later on, okay? Okay, we do have 2 ASMR videos coming out this week, so I'll see how those do in terms of timing, and, you know, if 2 p.m. is not a convenient time, then we'll just change it for next week, you know? Nothing wrong with changing things to be, you know, more convenient. Nothing wrong. Yeah, so 2 p.m. will probably be the usual ASMR time, and, you know, unless it's not good. Alright, I've yapped pretty much enough, and you're right, I don't want to mess up my voice. Thank you for being concerned. I do have plenty more streams this week, and lots of ASMR to record for you guys, so I think I'm gonna send you to Willow to celebrate her monetization and have some delicious ASMR from your favorite Brat again. I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place, for the celebration. To cam tomorrow. I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. Thank you for supporting me and VAllure. Thank you for everything. I had a wonderful time yapping with you today. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, okay, Love Bites? And don't ever forget that I love you so very much. I'll see you again tomorrow, my beloveds, okay? And I'll get that ASMR queued up soon for you to watch the premiere. Yippee! Okay, I'm gonna go rest. Thank you for everything, my lovely Love Bites. I love you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Okay. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now. Bye for now.